Welcome back, everybody. Today we'll be going through a biblical understanding of money series. Now, there are many scriptures concerning money, and I'll be touching on 7 different ones. But to start, these are first off hot topics that many theologians have talked about. Just so you guys know, I'm not a theologian, I'm a businessman, and so I'm going to be coming from that perspective. And so my perspective is one of practicality, but also one that I've learned through kind of growing up studying archaeology and Hebrew linguistics in college. So to start, we're going to be moving to Genesis 1, the creation of the world and mankind. So we're going to be going to verse 26:31. That reads, "Then God said, 'Let us make human beings in our image to be like us. They will reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, the livestock, all the wild animals on the earth, and the small animals that will scurry along the ground.' So God created human beings in his own image. In the image of God he created them. Male and female he created them. Then God blessed them and said, 'Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and govern it. Reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals that scurry along the ground.' Then God said, 'Look, I have given you every seed-bearing plant throughout the earth, and all the fruit trees for your food. And I have given every green plant as food for all the wild animals, the birds in the sky, and the small animals that scurry along the ground, everything that has life.' And this is what happened. Then God looked over all he had made, and he saw that it was very good. And evening passed and morning came, marking the 6th day." So the first major thing to notice here is God says that he created man in his own image. We have attributes from him. Even though we aren't God, we are created to be many versions of God-like character, meaning that we have the characteristics of God. One of the most foundational characteristics of God is to rule and reign. The word used here is rada, meaning to rule and have dominion over. This word is not used actually very often. The idea of dominion is a very unique concept. The idea is that we are called to have dominion over creation, but not dominate creation. We are called to tend, develop, bring order to the wilderness of creation. We are called to do this to improve all forms of creation. Creation was meant to be ruled by us. If it's left to its own devices, creation becomes out of hand and wild to the point of chaos. So God uniquely brought man into the world to be the head over all creation. It is our responsibility to tend, grow, and develop creation for improvement and innovation. We're supposed to be stewards of it. We'll be judged whether we steward creation well or not. This goes to every part of what we do. Everything we do, we're called to steward through ruling and reigning. So our first point today is that we are called to rule and reign. Point number 2 starts in Genesis 3, verse 17 through 19. To Adam he said, "Because you listened to your wife and ate fruit from the tree about which I commanded you, you must not eat from it. Cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toil you will eat food from it all the days of your life. It will produce thorns and thistles for you, and you will eat plants of the field. By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground, since from it you were taken, and from dust you are, and to dust you will return." So in this verse, point 2, God curses the ground. But really the curse is that it will be hard work that it'll take to pay off, becoming wealthy, getting things moving with your finances. So how many times have we experienced this? How many times have we felt like it takes so much work to get ahead? This is going back to that curse. God told Adam to work. So working's not a bad thing. It's the thistles that's the bad thing. Thistles or thorns are not from God. God is a God of order. An unruly or chaotic earth is not from God. We as humans are called to bring order. So point number 2 is hard work is required now because of sin. For this next point, we will turn now to the book of Psalms, chapter 112. So 112 reads, "Praise the Lord. How joyful are those who fear the Lord and delight in obeying his commands. Their children will be successful everywhere. An entire generation of godly people will be blessed. They themselves will be wealthy, and their good deeds will last forever. Light shines in the darkness for the godly. They are generous, compassionate, and righteous. Good comes to those who lend money generously and conduct their business fairly. Such people will not be overcome by evil. Those who are righteous will long be remembered. They do not fear bad news. They confidently trust the Lord to care for them. They are confident and fearless and can face their foes triumphantly. They are free and give generously to those in need. Their good deeds will be remembered forever. They will have influence and honor. The wicked will see this and be infuriated. They will grind their teeth in anger. They will slink away, their hopes thwarted. So this first chapter of this verse talks about those who are following God and keep him first. When we are walking with God and keeping him in the forefront of what we do, we are blessed in every single area of our lives. These areas include finances, relationships, actions, etc. When a family decides to walk the narrow path of walking with God, the blessing continues out from one generation to the next. Talk about multi-generational wealth. The second part of this chapter goes into the frame of mind or the outlook of godly people. There should be a level of confidence with people that are walking with God. We as believers are going to reap what we sow in a good way. We know that our hard work, our devotion to God, our focus in doing the right thing will create blessing to us and those around us. We can go out boldly knowing that our future is bright and our impact is large. We can also be confident that the dark forces today that resist us won't be able to stand before us. This is our world that God has given us to steward, and we are going to kick some serious booty. So point number 3, those who keep God first in their lives will have huge amounts of success. So next time, guys, we're going to be going into point number 4. We're going to be going to the New Testament. So next time, guys, stay on with us, and we'll be going through that together.